Hello.
Hello, Phil.
Hello, Soph.
Okay, we've bowed to popular demand. You've got the hellos back.
Hello.
Not too many, Phil.
Oh, okay.
Right, as you can see, I am still crocheting on the really want to wrap. And if you wait until I come to the end, there's not a lot of yarn left in these balls. But I have got another 3 balls to go. But I'm going to show you. Actually, I'll show you now because Phil's got the camera hovering, ready and waiting. But you'll have to move back because otherwise you won't be able to see.
What we're looking at?
You're looking at this.
Oh, I have to stand on a chair.
I know. That's how long it is now.
Up
Just
to the
don't
ceiling
fall.
we go.
What are you going all the way up there for?
So we can see how long it is.
See how long it is? It's almost as long as me. It needs to be 74 inches.
Good grief.
And it's coming up to about 50 something at the moment, I think. But I haven't actually measured it. So when I get to the end of these first 3 balls of yarn, I will measure it and see where I'm at. But in the meantime, I'm just keeping going because it's like one of those everlasting things. It goes on forever and ever. But it keeps my legs warm.
Oh.
So I know it's going to be a nice warm wrap when it's done. So that'll be good.
Just right for taking to the seaside. When you sat on the bench in the winter, put it over your legs. Yeah, okay.
Who goes to the beach in the winter?
A lot of people.
Yeah, but you don't go needing a wrap. Not like this. I've got something else to show you as well. Because I went to see my friend Stella today. And hi Stella, because I know you're going to watch this tonight. And we had a good old chat and we were talking about this and that. And we were talking about the YouTube and talking about the different things that were on. And she was talking about eyelash yarn. And then she said, oh, I've got something for you. So I said, right. She said, if you don't mind. And I'm like, what? And she said, this is something I started doing a while ago. Actually, it's 2 years ago. And I haven't got too far with it. And I wondered if you'd like to finish it. So I said, yeah, go on then. Okay. So she handed me this bag. And in this bag is this pattern. So she said, I have started it. She said, would you like to finish it? Or do you think you could finish it? So this is how far we got so far. Now, it will be difficult to see this because if you look at the back, you can see where the shaping is at the bottom. Okay. That's where all the increases have gone because there's now 80 stitches across there. And I've done 1 row. And she very kindly has in the pattern where she's up to. She had done 6 rows out of 25, just plain and purl. So I've done row 7 and I've got to do up to row 25 and then finish it. which is all the rest of that and all the rest of that. And I think she's done the lot. Yes, she's doing the large one. So we're doing a large hedgehog, folks. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be working on. And this is it's actually, because it says the pattern says, oh, where are we? Tinsel chunky. And I haven't got the ribbon, have I? No. The tinsel chunky comes in a ball, or I think it might have come in a thing, but there's no wrap with it. Oh, wait a minute. Tinsel chunky, it's a King Cole tinsel chunky. Okay. And it says you use 6mm needles, and it's 50 grams. And this one's, it's called silver, funnily enough, sparkly. But I got a whole bag. So this came from Ulster, from Harry and Floss Fabric Yarn Haberdashery and Workshops in Ulster. So she's got that one, and we've got a ball of double knit to do the feet and the face and everything else with. And I said, what a coincidence, because we were only talking about stuffing for animals yesterday. So I can use a pillow and empty the stuffing out. So it's bamboo needles. And this says 5.5. Oh, this says 5mm needles. Did I say 5.5? Oh, it's not, it's 5. It's a bit strange the way it's on there. It's a 5mm, but then so far down you have to change to 3.25 needles. So it's going to be fun. So you can follow along with me while I do this and this. So I'll be trying to finish these off. But I'm now just about to start a purl row. And as always, I do my knit one at the beginning, and then I haven't done purl with tinsel before. So, oh, there goes my ball of yarn. Oh. So I think we'll just drop that back into the bag. So I don't lose it. And we'll just... Actually, this one is, in this light, it's more difficult to see because it keeps sparkling at me. Oh, this is going to be fun. It was all right in the daylight in the coffee shop where we were sitting. I did do some there, and I think my knitting is slightly looser than Stella's. But there we go. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know how many times I'm going to get stuck. But we will see. See if I can make a hedgehog. I do like hedgehogs. So I wasn't planning on doing any little animals. And this isn't actually a little animal. It's quite a big one. This is the biggest size you can do on this pattern. So there we go. I've got a stand for a cross stitch frame, you know, to hold up a cross stitch frame. And I'd said when I get it out from under the bed, or when I get Phil to get it out from under the bed, where it's been for the last, I don't know how long, I'd loan it to Stella to see how she could get on with it. So we actually did a swap. It was quite funny because we sort of swapped carrier bags. And it just was, we thought it was funny anyway. And so she's gone home with, and I call it an easel. It's not really an easel. I can't remember what the proper name for it is. And she said, do you know what make it is? And I looked at her and I said, I bought that. And I had to think. And then I said, nearly 30 years ago. So no, I can't remember what the name is. I said, and right now, I can't remember how it fits together either. It's all fitted together, but I don't know how it stands up. So it might be that she hasn't got all of the stand. But there you go. So we will see. She's got that to play with. And I've got this to play with. So I will be doing one of these, or some of this, every day and see how far I get. And I'll be trying to get the really, really wanna wrap finished as well, if I can. Oh. You can go bus-eyed looking at this tinsel. But I suppose you all know that anyway, if you've used the tinsel before.
I know what to put on the Christmas tree next year.
What, the hedgehog?
Your yarn?
No, you can't have my yarn.
Oh, okay.
We've got tons of tinsel upstairs. Big swathes of tinsel. Right, nearly at the end of this row. This is actually a bit dusty because it's been in the bag for a while. But there we go. Right, so there's another row done. And you can see, I'm not sure which way it goes, whether it's that way or whether it's that way. Whether the head will be up there or whether it'll be at the end somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? But there we go. So I'm doing that. I've done that row, so now I've got to tick that row off. And my pen's over there under the pile. Have you got a pen anywhere, Phil?
Me? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
mine's in my diary, and you're actually piled some stuff on it.
Oh, it just so happens I've got one here.
Does it work?
Think so.
Okay.
Lick it.
So there we go. There's row 8 done. There you go, Stella. We're on our way. Right, but I'm going to go back to, you can have your pen back.
Thank you.
I'll go back to the crochet and try and get this done. So that's it. So how are you all? Welcome to my channel again. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to all the new viewers. And if it's your first time watching a video, if you like what you see, please hit like and subscribe. And that would be lovely. And you can come on our crafting journey with me. And we've got lots lined up for this year. Quite a few tutorials. And I know Stella said she'd got something. She thought, oh, I must ask Sophie if she can do a tutorial about that. But when we got together today, she couldn't remember what it was, which is fine because I do exactly the same. Stella's a long-time friend of mine. I can't go back to 1995. around that time. So quite a while I've known her. In fact, I was quite shocked when she said her grandson was 18. Oh my goodness. Although my grandson is now living in America. But there you go. Right, I hope everybody is well. There will be another video at the weekend and we'll see how far I've got with this. And maybe even with a bit with the hedgehog. We will see. And oh, I was going to show you those other yarns. Can we pause? And I'm back. Right. Here's the box of yarn. Now, I know all that's tinsel. But what do you call this? This just says softly. Patterns softly. But Stella gave it the best description. She said it's like when they start to spin and there's still little bubbles in the yarn before it's spun out. So what do you call this yarn?
Looks like a hamster.
It looks like all sorts of stuff. But it's ever so soft. But also I've got that one and I wasn't sure what that was. It's a patterns or patons or patterns or whatever. And again, it's 50 grams. It's, whoops, polyamide. Polyamide? And 30% wool. And so much percent acrylic, but they've stuck a little label over it, so I can't see what that is. So I don't know what that one is. I mean, these I know.
So look at the label of that one.
That's a softly. This one says Cosmic. That's a Wendy one, a fun fashion knit, which is an eyelash yarn. There's a difference between, there's not really a difference between eyelash yarn and tinsel yarn, is there? Just that sparkly lurex. Bit like that one. And that one's a yarn craft, fancy yarn. But I didn't know what this was. I've got about 6 of these balls.
Hold the label up to the camera so you can see what it is.
That's the softly. And then I've got that one. Which is an eyelash yarn with added bits. Or, no, it's not, it's just the way it's. Oh, so that's an eyelash yarn as well. That actually looks like a wig. So it's going to be fun playing with these when I get these out. But what can I make with that, with this type of yarn? I've got about 6 of these. There's another one. There's another one. There's 4. I think I've got more than that. There's another one. There's 5. Oh, is there another one? Yep. 6. So that's 300 grams I've got. Because they're 50 grams of ball. I've also got one of them, which is like a ribbon yarn. It's like tinsel only cut short. Or rather like eyelash only cut short. So there you go. But what can I make with these? I've got 3 of each colour, I think. I might have another one in there, I don't know. But that was what I wanted to show you because I didn't know what those are. These all came in the same bag that the lady said was 35 balls of eyelash yarn and turned out to be over 45 balls of eyelash and whatever the other one is. Right, so that's me for tonight. I'm leaving you something to think about. What can I knit with that? What is it? You can watch how I go with the hedgehog. You can see me finish the end of this. So I will see you at the weekend. So take care, everybody. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you would like to. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you all at the weekend. Take care. Bye.
Bye.